Previously on the Reggie's Nook, I showed you how I transformed this small kitchen into something beautiful. A budget-friendly transformation, which is also rental-friendly. If you haven't watched the video yet, make sure to check it out right after today's video. Today's video is sponsored by our friends at Cricut, so let's get right into it. Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. My name is Nora G and today's video is sponsored by Cricut. Alright, so we're going to go straight into it. So this is my Cricut machine, Cricut Explore 3, that was sent to me by Cricut. And I'll be showing you how you can use your Cricut to actually make amazing art, and also art which you can sell, so you can actually use your Cricut for business. I'll be using this transfer tape and smart vinyl for this project, as well as these small oval canvases for our project. To get started, I'll be showing you how I use Design Space to actually get my design. So this is Cricut Design Space, a space where you can find tons and tons of images for your project. All these images are free with the Cricut Access subscription. So I will go on to search line art, which is what I will be creating today. So if you've known me for a while, I am obsessed with line art, guys. So to actually see a whole bunch of this for free using my Cricut Access subscription was amazing. All right, so I'll be doing 7 of this, 7 different images. There are tons of them, but I just had to select 7, the 7 ones that actually caught my eye the most. So in case you didn't know, Cricut makes smart cutting machines that work with an easy-to-use app to help you design and personalize almost anything. Custom cards, unique apparel, everyday items, and so much more. For this DIY today, I'll be doing wall art. So these canvases measure 8 by 10 inches. So I need to get the sizes in order to know how I'm going to place this on the Design Space and eventually cut them using my Cricut Explore 3. So I will go on, as you can see at the top over there, I'm just going to resize them so the size for every one of them is the same. So I went with 6 by 8 since the canvas is 8 by 10 inches. Using a Cricut machine is not complicated, okay? And Cricut is affordable and worth the investment. I know a lot of friends and family that actually have gotten the Cricut and they're using it for business, including myself. So if you're looking for a side hustle, this is it. Make sure to invest in one. So check the description box on where and how you can get a Cricut. So once my design was all set, I went ahead to select how I wanted it to be cut. Because I'm using the Cricut Explore 3, I do not require to use a mat. I do not have to use a mat to place my vinyl prior to cutting. So I will just go ahead and place that directly into the machine. But first, we have to hit on continue and make sure we're selecting the right base material. Okay, so now it's time for us to cut our design. So you wait for that blinking sign and you hit press. It will go on to measure to make sure that you have enough material in it prior to cutting. Just watch as I do this. So I did mention about Cricut Design Space. So just so you know, Cricut Design Space is free software that is easy to learn. It is very, very self-intuitive. So if you get on there, it is easy to find your way around. And there are tons of images and ideas on there that you can actually learn from. So I'm using the vinyl, black vinyl for this DIY because the canvases are white. If you're using white, you could use black or gold. They have tons of different high quality materials. Cricut materials are high quality and designed to cut perfectly with Cricut machines. So you have nothing to worry about. Okay, so now that we have all of our design ready, I will go ahead to pick them out And to do that, I'll be using this weeding tool and scraper, which came in the starter kit, which I highly recommend you getting this with your Cricut machine, and also the transfer tape. Just watch as I complete this. Okay, so the whole idea is to create a small gallery wall using just line art. Okay, so I'll be using 7 of them like I did mention. However, if you're planning on doing something similar, the more the better. So if you want to have like 10 or 12 in a nice space, depending on your space, this will look really good. Alright, so I'll go ahead to rip off all the areas that I do not want prior to transferring this onto our canvas. Well guys, you know what's coming on this channel, as it is the tradition here. If you've watched right up to this point, I would love it if you can comment Cricut Explore 3 in the comment section and show your girls some love. Thank you so much. Alright, so this is what the final product, not final product per se, but this is what it looks like after I have everything all prepped. Now I will go ahead to measure just the amount of transfer tape I would need to move this onto our canvas. This way I do not have to waste it, and for this project I actually use just this transfer tape for all 7 of them. It is that efficient. Like I said, they use Cricut materials at high quality. Okay, so you place the transfer tape onto your design and then use the pressing tool to actually make sure that your design is actually all moved onto the transfer tape. So sometimes it may not completely go on there, but as you move it, like you see me do right now, you continue to do that and you will eventually have everything stick onto the transfer tape, ready for transfer. Okay. Alright, so this is the fun part for me. I love moving my design onto my final material when it comes to Cricut. So once I have that all set, I'll go ahead to place that onto the final destination, which is our canvas. Make sure you're placing it where you want it to be, because once this is done, you cannot move this, especially because this is line art, and a mess with this, you basically will have to redo the entire thing from printing to cutting again. Alright, so once that was set, you just peel off your transfer tape and you're good to go. Voila! Our wall art is ready. Simple, right? Yes, it is that easy. And even much more fun is the fact that you can actually monetize this. Well guys, I'll go ahead to complete the rest of our project so that I can show you the final look. If you do have any questions, please do let me know in the comment section below. I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. Okay, alright guys, so I went ahead and completed all remaining 7 of them. I love how sleek they look, and this is our final look. Every one of them. Simple and beautiful. What do you think? Please do let me know in the comment section below. Alright, so this is what they look like once I had them all set. I went ahead and used double-sided tape, adhesive, to put them on the wall, and this is what it looks like. I love it. I love how simple, minimalist they look. For my minimalist decor lovers, I hope you did enjoy this DIY. And even for my glam home decor lovers, I know you probably will love this, because who doesn't love line art? Anyways, that will bring us to the end of today's DIY. If you did enjoy this video, please do not forget to hit that like button and also hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you do not miss a thing. In the meantime, always remember to be your fun self no matter what life throws at you. Thank you for watching and have a great day.